Alkynes. Like alkanes are also unsaturated hydrocarbons. Its general formula is CnH2n minus 2. If we take the n equal to 1, the alkane structure does not possible. So if you take the n equal to 2, C2, 2 into 2, 4, 4 minus 2, 2, C2H2. Okay, the structure of the C2H2 is this one, C2H2. So 2 carbons C2H2, 2 hydrogen C2H2, and between the two carbons we observe that 3 bonds are present between the two carbons. In that one is a sigma, another 2 is a pi, pi. Okay, 2 pi bonds are present, one sigma between the two carbons, one sigma and 2 pi bonds are present. Okay, so name of this structure. How many number of carbons are present in these two carbons? Two carbons. In that IUPAC point of view, we call as eth, and suffix is "-ine" is there. You take the prefix is eth and suffix is "-ine", so that is a ethine. Commonly we call as acetylene. Okay. The bond angle is between the HCC is a 180 degrees. Bond length is 120 picometers. So bond length of alkanes is 154 picometers, 154. Alkenes 134 picometers, alkynes 120 picometers. So compared with alkanes and alkenes, these alkynes have the less bond length. Okay, bond length value is very low. Okay. Bond energy is 823 kilojoule mole inverse. Okay, and the geometrical structure of this alkyne. So for example, you take the ethine is linear shape. Okay, geometrical shape is a linear. So this is about the alkyne. Okay, structure of the triple bond. Atomic number of carbon is 6. Atomic number of carbon is 6, and its electron configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2px1, 2py1, 2pz0. In ground state, this is a ground state. One electron jump from the 2s to 2s orbital to 2p orbital. We observe in this 2s orbital to 2p orbital. One electron will jump. In exiled state, 1s2, 2s1, 2px1, 2py1, 2pz1. So from the second orbit, we observe that every orbital contain one electron, and the hybridization take place between the s orbital and pz orbital. Hybridization, sp hybridization is take place. Intermixing of atomic orbital, that is called as hybridization. The hybridization take place between this s orbital and this pz orbital. We observe that sp hybridization is take place. Two lobes, sp hybridized two lobes are formed. These are two lobes. This is the one lobe and this is the one lobe, and this is the one of the carbon, this is the one of the carbon. So this carbon contain, after the hybridization, two lobes, two hybridized lobes, sp hybridized lobes are present. Okay, and remaining 2py and 2px are unhybridized. Okay, this is a unhybridized 2px orbital, this is a unhybridized 2py orbital of the one carbon. And also take the same like structure of the another one carbon. It is also contain sp hybridized orbitals, and hybridized means these are not involved in hybridization. Unhybridized are atomic orbitals. Okay, so these are hybridized orbitals. These are also are unhybridized orbitals. Okay. So after that, so one of the carbon hybridized orbital, sp hybridized orbital, and another one carbon of the sp hybridized orbitals are going to overlap straightly. Strong overlapping is take place. We call that is a sigma bond. Okay. So and remaining atomic orbitals of this carbon 2px and atomic orbital of the another carbon 2px, both are going to overlap side to side. Partially overlapping is take place. Here another one of the atomic orbital is present in this 2py of this carbon and 2py of this carbon. So both are also going to overlap partially, side to side only, side to side. Okay. So we already discussed about the bonds. Straight overlapping is take place by the sigma, and side to side partial overlapping is take place by the pi. So this is a pi bond and this is also pi bond. So which pi bond is this? Is a 2px 2px pi bond, and this is a 2py 2py pi bond. Okay. So we conclude that finally this carbon between the two carbons, one sigma, one two pi bonds are present. Okay. So this is a C triple bond C, we called as alkyne, and remaining this sp unhybridized orbital is overlap with 1s of the hydrogen by the pairing of electron and 1s of the hydrogen in this. So we finally conclude that this structure is HC triple bond CH. This is a HC, this carbon triple bond 1 2 3 3 carbon 3 bonds. These are 3 bonds, and C, and bonded with hydrogen. This is bond with hydrogen. Okay. So this is a structure of the triple bond and a complete structure of the acetylene. Nomenclature and isomerism. Nomenclature and isomerism. So in common system, alkanes are named as a derivative of acetylene. Okay, in common system only, alkanes are named as derivatives of the acetylene. In IUPAC system, they are named as derivatives of the corresponding alkanes. Okay, common name and IUPAC names of the some of the compounds. You take the C2H2, C2H2. C2H2 is a C H C triple bond C H. We acetylene. Okay, acetylene. Acetylene. And IUPAC point of view, we called as in how many number of carbons is there? 2 carbons, eth, and the suffix prefix is a eth. Okay, prefix is eth and suffix is ine. Okay, because of the triple bond ethine, we called as ethine. C3 C3 CnH2n minus 2 C3H4 C3H4. We write the structure of this compound is CH3 C triple bond CH. You observe in this how many number of carbons? 1 2 3 3 carbons. 3 carbons, and how many number of hydrogens is there? 4 hydrogens. 3 plus 1 4 hydrogen. Total 4 hydrogens are completed. And in common system, we take the name of this compound is as a derivatives of the acetylene and methyl acetylene. Methyl acetylene. Okay, and IUPAC point of view, how many number of carbons is there? Totally 1 2 3 3 carbons, and give the numbering of this one 1 2 3, and double bond is present in which of the position? First position. You take directly propine. This is a propine. And after that, next you take the C4 carbon. C4 H6. Okay, C4H6, and structure of this compound is CH3 CH2 C triple bond CH. How many number of carbons? Totally 1 2 3 4 carbons, and how many number of hydrogens? 6. 3 plus 2 5, 5 plus 1 6. It is completed. 6 hydrogens. Okay, and name of this compound, common name of this compound is ethyl acetylene. Ethyl acetylene. Okay, ethyl acetylene. And IUPAC point of view, we take the numbering 1 2 3 4. 4 carbons. 4 carbons are but, and which of the position double bond is there? First position. 1 butane or but 1 ine. Okay, so this one, and you take the next one is a C5 H8. Write the structure CH3 CH2 C triple bond CH. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 carbons, and hydrogens are 3 plus 2 5, 5 plus 2 7, 7 plus 1 8, 8 completed. And this is a propyl acetylene. Okay, propyl acetylene, and IUPAC name is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 carbons, and you take the penta, okay, and it is a triple bond is present first position, pent 1 ine, okay, pent 1 ine or 1 pentyne or 1 pentyne, okay. So this is a nomenclature of the some of the compounds. And isomerism, next one is a isomerism. Isomerism, what is meant by isomerism? Same structural formula, same molecular formula, but different structural arrangement. Same molecular formula, but different structural arrangement. That is a isomerism. And these compounds, these alkane show the structural isomerisms. Okay, in that we observe one of the compound. This is a CH triple bond C, CH2, CH2, CH3, and this is a IUPAC name is 1. You give the numbering left side or right side. You take the yours left side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons, and IUPAC name pent 1 ine or 1 pentyne, and C5H8, C5H8, CH3, C triple bond C, CH2, CH3, 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 3, 8, 8 hydrogens are completed. And next, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons. So C5, this is also C5H8. Compare the first one and second one. Both are same? Yes, this is also C5H8, this is also C5H8. It is both are contained same molecular formula, but different structural arrangements because of the double bond position in this one. First position is there. What about in this? You take the numbering left side or right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the number position 3. But in this 1, 2, second position appear. It is preferable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 carbons. But double bond position is which of the position? Second position. But in this first position, we are initiated position. First position in this, second position in this. So write the name of this compound, pent 2 ine or 2 pentyne, 2 pentyne, and both. After that, also you are going to write the structure of this C5H8 is another one way. CH3, CH, C triple bond C, H, branching, and the name of this compound. So it is contain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons, C5H8, 5 carbons, C5, and hydrogens 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 1, 7, 7 plus 1, 8, H8. So it is also same C5H8, C5H8. Same molecular formula, but different structural arrangement. So write the name of this compound, IUPAC name, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you take the right side because of the double bond, triple bond position is preferable as lowest number. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you observe then the third position, methyl group is there, first position, triple bond is there. So name of the compound is 3 methyl 1 butane or but 1 ine. Okay, 3 methyl 1 butane or 3 methyl 1 butane. Okay, so you observe that this is a first one, second one, third one. So in that first and second, in this is a 1 pentyne, this is a 2 pentyne. Position of the double bond position is going to change. 1 pentyne, 2 pentyne. What you observe from this? This is a 192R positional isomers. Both are contain same molecular formula C5H8, but double bond position is in this first position, in this second position. So these both are belongs to the positional isomers. Okay, and next 1 and 3, 1, 3. Double bond position same is there, but the structure of the methyl, this is a long chain is there, but in this branch ring is there. So it is belongs to the 1 and 3 belongs to the chain isomers. Chain isomers. Okay, 1 and 3 and 2 and 3 also. 2 and 3 also chain isomers. Okay, so this is a nomenclature and this is a nomenclature and isomerism. One question for you. Write the isomers of the hexane. Write the isomers of hexane. Hexane, that is C6H10 isomers and its IUPAC. Isomers, its IUPAC names. IUPAC names. So hexane structure is CH3, CH2, 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 C triple bond CH. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 6 carbons, and 3 plus 2 5, 5 plus 2 7, 7 plus 2 9, 9 plus 1 10, 10 hydrogens. Okay, so this is a structure of the hexane. So write the isomers and IUPAC names of the this hexane. Preparation of the ethine. Preparation of ethine alkyne. Alkyne is prepared from the calcium carbide. From the calcium carbide. Calcium carbide. CaC2. CaC2 calcium carbide. So this calcium carbide prepared from the calcium carbonate, limestone. We call as this a limestone. Okay, limestone. Heating of limestone, we get the calcium oxide, quicklime. We call as this quicklime, and carbon dioxide. Quicklime, and this quicklime treated with coke. Coke means carbon. Quicklime treated with coke, we get the calcium carbide with the carbon monoxide. So we get the calcium carbide. Calcium carbide is prepared by the following of these two steps. And after the preparation of the calcium carbide, the calcium carbide is treated with water. Okay, treated with water, we get calcium hydroxide and C2H2. Calcium hydroxide and C2H2, CaC2 and 2H2O. 2H2O, it contain 2 H pluses and 2 OH minus, and 2 H pluses with C2 we get C2H2, and Ca plus to Ca and OH, we get the CaOH taken twice because of calcium plus 2 state and 2 OH minuses, this one. Okay, so ethane is prepared, alkyne. This alkyne is prepared from the hydrolysis of the calcium carbide. Okay. Second step is from Wisnol dihalides. From Wisnol dihalides, in this we are going to follow the two steps. Step 1, this Wisnol dihalides are treated with alcoholic potassium hydroxide, undergo dehydrohalogenation. Wisnol means this is a vicinal dihalides. Two halogens are present adjacent of the two carbons, we called as vicinal dihalides. This vicinal halide treated with the potassium hydroxide, alcoholic potassium hydroxide, removal of the potassium bromide and H2O, we get alkynyl bromide. This alkynyl bromide treated with sodium sodamide, NaNH2, we get Hc triple bond CH. So removal of NaBr and minus NH3, H, C, H. In this is a bromine, this is also bromine. So this is a vicinal dihalides, vicinal dibromide, we take that one. So treated with potassium hydroxide, alcoholic, which one? Alcoholic KOH. Alcoholic KOH. So in that potassium is K plus, OH is minus, OH minus. So the H plus absorbed by the OH minus, the H is removed in the formation of H plus. This bond is going to shifted between them, between the two carbons, and this bromine is removed in the formation of Br minus. H plus absorbed by the OH minus, that is removed H plus and OH minus H2O, and K plus and Br minus minus KBr. Okay, and after that we get the HC double bond, HC double bond, C H H, and this bromine is there. Okay, and after that this is a, which, what is the name of this one? Alkynyl bromide. This alkynyl bromide treated with NaNH2, sodamide, NaNH2. So the NaNH2 in this Na plus state, NH2 minus state is there. Na plus, NH2 minus. NH2 minus is a going to absorb the H plus from this one. H plus, the hydrogen is the H plus absorbed. The hydrogen removed in the formation of H plus. This bond is going to shifted in this. This bromine is removed in the formation of Br minus. So H plus and NH2 minus, we get minus NH3. NH2 minus with H plus, that is a NH3 is removed, and this Br minus and Na plus, that is a minus NaBr. And what happened in that remaining HC? Already double bond is there, and another bond is formed in this HC triple bond CH. Okay, this is a C2H2. What is the name of this one? Ethine. Ethine is prepared from the vinyl dihalides by the treated with alcoholic potassium hydroxide followed by the sodamide. We get ethine is a product. These are the preparation methods of alkynes. The physical properties of the alkynes also follow the same way of the alkenes and alkanes, same way. Okay, so in that first 3 carbons up to C3 carbons are gases, and up to C8 carbons are liquids, and above the C8, and what is the mean of that? Higher one is a solids. Okay, so above the C8 carbons are solids, and this ethane has some of the characteristic odor, and remaining are odorless, and same as like this boiling points and melting points, and density increases with increasing of molar mass. Molar mass increases, boiling point, melting point, density. Okay, so density, these are all increases by increasing of its molar masses.